Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
When was the Constitution written? (1787). What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s? Civil War. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. We elect a president for how many years? Four. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was the first president? George Washington. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money.